Many of the traditions that are the foundations of Pittsburgh have become somewhat forgotten over the last 251 years. For Milana, better known as Mim Bisic, the Serbian Orthodox traditions and religion mean the world to her.
Vi dođete, mili gosti, da čujete što mi znamo. Od srce se radujemo, te vas lepo pozdravljamo. Kad ste volno amo došli, kličimo vam, dobro nam došli. And what that really means is, welcome everybody. But my grandparents came from the area that is now known as Croatia, but at the time it was part of the Vojna Krajina.
The Vojna Krajina was a military zone created by the Austro-Hungarian monarchy to keep the Turkish troops at bay. It was located at the southern border of Croatia and the northern part of Bosnia.
You know, you can't talk about being a Serb without talking about being Orthodox.
Mim's love for her heritage traditions started at a young age. She grew up on the south side with a family that was very involved in the Orthodox Church and Serbian community. One tradition that's of great importance to Mim and the Serbs is called the Slava.
If you think about the Serbs and Serbian religion, you think about the Slava. That is really like the baptism day of the Serbs, and every Serbian family has a Slava, which makes us a little bit unique.
The Slava is the patron saint of a family. Each family has its own patron saint, or Slava, and on the saint's feast day, the family holds a celebration.
Our Slava is St. George. Every May 6th, we stop and we thank our ancestors who have gone before us, who have kept this tradition alive for us all the way from the 9th century. So like when you celebrate, you're really in touch with all of your relatives who have gone before you. Now, when I was growing up, my Slava was St. Nicholas. That was, you always take the father Slava, and that was on December 19th. But when you get married, you're supposed to take your husband's, or you did in my day, which was like the 1963 when I got married. Now women tend to they celebrate both Slavas because they're a little bit more forceful, if you know what I mean.
Another cultural aspect that Mim treasures is preserving the history of the guslar and gusle.
A gusle is a one-stringed instrument, as you see here, that is played by a guslar. And usually the Turks blinded the guslars so that they couldn't tell anything about what they saw. But in the meantime, even though they were blind, they kept alive and helped the Serbs see the history that could be if they just always kept these traditions.
Mim is so proud of her cultural traditions, she has even created a website. Her webpage helps her keep track of all the intricate details of the Serbian traditions, and it's a way to continue to spread the word of the Orthodox Serbians. She hopes this new technology will influence another generation that will take pride in what really matters: family traditions.